What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one. I'm gonna tell you how much I love doing and how serious I am about my YouTube, bro. I just got done competing in my last amateur fight ever. This is my last fight ever, and I just got done competing, and of course I definitely won. You know, it definitely it was a difficult, it wasn't an easy fight at all. I definitely give my opponent that credit or whatnot. But as soon as I got done with the fight, got my wraps taken out, everything, now I'm in the car. Before I'm heading back to the house, I definitely had to do this video with Canelo Alvarez, bro. Man, so basically they are at odds right now, and it looks like the fight between, or the rematch between him and Bivol will not happen due to some issues that's going on in the negotiations. So you know how I do it. You know what I always do, man. I look up the information so you don't have to, and then we'll talk about it, and let's put our opinions to this, man, because it looks like somebody's being greedy in this situation. But let's talk about it. Alright, so shout out to BoxingSocial.com. It says Dmitry Bivols set to move on from Canelo rematch. His demands are stupid. Says talks for a rematch between Dmitry Bivols and Saul Canelo Alvarez seem to have reached a stalemate that will force both men in different directions. Canelo moved up to light heavyweight to challenge for Bivols' WBA world title back in May of 2022. The Russian handily beat the Mexican over 12 rounds in a performance that would contribute to his Fighter of the Year tag. It's long been known that Canelo fancies running it back, and both men are now free from mandatories for the time being. However, consistent sticking points has been the weight class and in which it would take place. Bivol has said he's keen to win more titles, so would like to move down to super middleweight for a crack at Canelo's undisputed titles. While his negotiations apparently are ongoing, Bivol's manager Vadim Kornilov, whatever, told ESPN Knockout that it would not happen on Canelo's term. He went on to say that their target was the other light heavyweight champion, Artur Beterbiev. This is what he's saying about Canelo. They don't want a rematch. They know they lost very bad in the first fight and that they have less chances of winning the second. When have you heard of a fighter after losing ask for a rematch on the same terms? In my opinion, I gotta touch on something. I'm gonna bring something up that I just spoke about not too long ago. All right, but in my opinion, this is what he's continuing to say. In my opinion, I think they don't want a rematch, and they are saying that to justify themselves and make another fight like they did with Golovkin, John Ryder, or maybe Berlanga. A rematch cannot take place on the same terms as the fight you lost. It's stupid. We are looking forward to Artur Beterbiev as our new target. Promoter Eddie Hearn recently told Boxing Social that he was still working with all involved to make the rematch for the second half of the year, but Canelo has shown no signs of backing down on the weight dispute. Bivol has faced some issues outside of the ring that may hamper his title ambitions regarding who he wants to fight, with the WBC holding a ban on Russian fighters competing for the belt. It means a fight with Beterbiev, who is also Russian but has a Canadian citizenship, wouldn't be for all four belts. And that would be the same with Canelo should the rematch happen at super middleweight. Alright, so classic, what I always say, business versus legacy. Alright, so let's talk about it. Alright, so look, this is my thing, bro. Typical legacy versus business move. I kind of figured that was gonna happen in the negotiation, where, you know, you have one side, and I want to know you guys' true opinion. I mean, first and foremost, I always say, and I hate to say it, but I always say, like, in negotiations, it's always business first, legacy second. In this situation, we have a fighter where Bivol did beat Canelo Alvarez, but in this situation, I kind of feel I favor Bivol more, because what's going on is Canelo doesn't want Bivol to basically fight for his belts. Canelo wants the rematch to be at 175 for Bivol's belts, or for Bivol's belt, should I say. Now in this situation, I have to fault Canelo's team, because it's like, bro, who do you like? I mean, I get it that you're Canelo, but bro, who the hell do you think you are? You know, I beat you once, bro. I already beat you, And it wasn't, the fight was not even close to me. I already beat you once, and then it was already BS, the fact that dude had a rematch clause. I mean, did anybody else find that to be like really like absurd? Like the fact that Canelo had a rematch clause in his fight with Dmitry Bivols, but Dmitry Bivols is the champion, bro. Does that not show the politics in boxing? Like, make that make sense. Canelo is the challenger, and he's the challenger in this situation, and he has a rematch clause in there instead of Dmitry Bivols. Like, that make sense, bro. That shows the politics in boxing. So that was already one absurd situation. But then the fact is that you want to come up and fight for my belt again and on the same terms, like and basically what was being stated was Dmitry Bivols' team was stating that they were only guaranteed $5 million, but none of the pay-per-view revenue, none of the pay-per-view money. And make that make sense. So like, bro, you mean to tell me, bro, we both sell this pay-per-view together, but Canelo gets all the proceeds and not Bivols? That's messed up. I didn't even know that until I saw his trainer speaking on that in a different interview before I did this, because I wanted to make sure I had my, all my sources together. But Canelo wants those same terms, but again, Bivols beat you. He beat you in the first fight. First and foremost, Bivols the champion. Bivols the champion at 175. He beat you. You then you exercise your rematch clause, and you want the same terms again. You want to move up to 175, fight for his belts. You get he gets a guaranteed of $5 million. You get a guaranteed of like however much, and you keep all the pay-per-view proceeds, bro. Like, bro, Canelo, you tripping? I don't care what nobody says, you are tripping, bro. No. And if I'm Dmitry Bivols, no, I don't take this, bro. Like, you can move on, bro, because it ain't too many places you can go, buddy boy. You gonna have to move on. You either gonna have to see David Benavidez or one of them fighters that you don't want to fight. But nah, bro, you can't lose and then want the terms to be on your terms again. Like, I get, like I said, normally in it when I understand the whole business versus legacy situation, but like I said, in this situation, the man has already beaten you, and you get another shot at his title. Like, bro, come on, bro. Nah, I can't rock with Canelo on this, bro, at all. Canelo, that's some bull. That's a lot of BS, bro. And anybody that rocks with this is obviously just a fanboy that's not gonna come with any type of logic. It's gonna they're gonna go with emotions over logic, bro. Anybody with common sense know that this is just pure BS. And to me, I mean, I can't lie, it kind of does sound like a scapegoat for Canelo to be able to say, well, we tried to get the rematch with Bivols, but they didn't want to accept the terms. Like, nah, bruh, no. You don't get to come and dictate anything. You dictated the first fight, even though I was the champion. You're not finna do that again, because I already beat you. And I'm not finna, and then Bivols stated that he wanted to, and it was crazy because the awkward thing about it was Canelo, at first Canelo was saying he wanted the rematch to be at 168, right? Now Bivols then Bivols like says, I bet I'll take the rematch at 168. Now Canelo's talking about, oh no, I want the fight to be at 175 like bro, but you were just earlier this year you was just saying that you would be interested in Bivols coming down to 168 to fight for your titles. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not rocking with Canelo on this situation right here, bro. I'm not, bro, because it's a lot of BS going on. Bivols deserves the bigger pie, or if not the bigger pie, at least, bro, come on, bro. Like, fam, you're not finna I'm not finna go without pay-per-view proceeds. Like, I'm surprised Bivols even took that, bro. Guaranteed $5 million and I don't get any pay-per-view like money. Like, all the pay-per-view money goes to Canelo. That's some bull, bro. You crazy. You tripping. No. Nah, bro. Canelo, if you ain't gonna fight Bivols, well, I got a fighter that I would love for you to fight at 168. And he's been knocking on your door, and they just offered you $50 million. What Chris Tucker say? $50 million? Who you think you got, Chelsea Clinton? Y'all remember Rush Hour? $50 million? Who you think you got, Chelsea Clinton? Nah, man. They offered you 50 mil, homeboy, and and it's been noted that that's the biggest guarantee that you have ever had, including the Mayweather, including Triple G's, all that. Your biggest guarantee, and not even including the pay-per-view money, but your biggest guarantee was 50 million, and that's what David Benavidez' team just offered you. So that's a route for you to go, homeboy. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. My jaw is freaking killing me, so I'm finna ice it up. But what do I know?